Hello again, and welcome back to Legally Cited. This is Jesse, and I am back again for Wednesday's video. Out of nowhere, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I can't even remember. Sony announced another State of Play event. It is going to be happening here in just under 15 minutes. So we are going to check that out here momentarily. And before that, I wanted to just give a couple of updates on my thoughts on how I'm gonna cover some of these Summer of Gaming events in the next several days. Some events I probably will watch. Some of them I will just kind of wait until later, I think. Sony, unfortunately, they did say that there's no audio description, which is a real bummer, especially, they talk all about a lot of these Sony first party games, including accessibility and such. But yeah, Sony has not been super good about that, which is kind of strange. We have gotten confirmation that Microsoft, I believe their event is on Sunday, and they are going to have audio description. I'm pretty sure I've shared that on Twitter thus far, because somebody posted it fairly recently and I retweeted it. So I will be interested in checking that out. And then there's a follow up event right after that on The Outer Worlds 2, which I am kind of curious about because, again, The Outer Worlds 1 is one that I started when Riley was up here, and I wanted to play it more, but dear God in heaven, the first time I played it, like I luckily I did a video for it when I did, because holy Christ, I took off my headset and it was on one of my old computer, and that thing made my computer sound like it was just having a frickin' coronary. I mean, it was making all kinds of funny fan noises, and I'm like, okay, we're not playing that again. Because at the time, yeah, I didn't know when I was going to be able to upgrade my rig, and I really couldn't afford to be without a computer, especially as we were just entering the pandemic. Well, no, I don't remember when I played that. I think it was like, I don't know, but anyway, Outer Worlds 2, I'm very intrigued. I hope that they add some additional accessibility. I would love to see it. On Friday, I know we have the Accessibility Showcase, which does have an audio described version. Just look up Laura Kate Dale on YouTube and you can watch that as well. They have different streams for ASL and audio description and regular stream. So I'll probably definitely have to check that out. I don't know if I'll do it live or if I'll do it later. Because if you followed some of my recent channel updates, this week has been kind of an exhausting mess because few weeks ago, I was informed that I was summoned this week to be on call for jury duty. Oh joy, oh joy. So I had to go into the courtroom, or the courthouse, I should say, right away on Monday, and I sat for a few hours in there. Thankfully, I didn't get called in. They bring a whole bunch of people in each day, several groups of people, and then if your number or your name is randomly called, then you have to go in and be interviewed by the judge to see if you'll actually sit in on a jury. Thankfully, since Monday, I have not been called in, but it looks like in the next day or so, they are going to be nearing the higher end of the groups because I think they said about 50 or so numbered groups of people, and I was in a very low group. I was group number 3, and so they said basically once you leave that Monday, they will go through. They have to go through all the group numbers before they cycle back around to group number 1 again later in the week, but we're getting up there, so I don't know, man. There's a chance I could be called in at some point tomorrow because we have to check at 5 p.m. the night before, and then at 11:30 a.m. to possibly have to run right into the courthouse by 1 p.m. So who the hell knows? We have 2 more days of this nonsense, and I really, really, really genuinely hope and pray that I just don't have the time. I don't have the I don't feel like I don't want to be in a jury right now. I have so much other stuff at work going on. And I'm just kind of getting exhausted. I'm glad we're having a lot of these gaming things coming up. That'll be fun, but like I said, I'm really, really hoping I don't get sucked into a jury because I don't know then how long that's going to last, and I really want to take a few days off and just relax, play some games, do some sleeping. Oh my God, I would love to just hibernate for like a month. But yeah, so this jury duty thing, it depends if I get called in. We have this return to the office 50% of the time mandate now, so we gotta go into the office more. And so yeah, June is just not a good. Oh, hi, Jeebus, criminy sake, that's loud. How you doing? I'm gonna turn this down until it starts. Scare the living bejesus out of me. Holy criminy. Whew. 9 minutes, okay. I think that's what that means over there. Okay, yeah, okay, 9:04. Okay, I see what they're doing here. Okay, got it. So yeah, like I said, this whole jury duty thing, like I said, I had to go into the courthouse on Monday, go through the orientation, sat there for a few hours, thankfully didn't get called in. I've been checking, of course, as they tell me to, that twice a day. And yeah, so I really, really hope and pray that as the week wraps up, maybe the court cases die down and the judges don't bring in as many people or something, because like I said, my luck if I end up having to go in toward the end of this week. And if I get selected, well, then I'm going to be, at least a few days next week having to actually go in and serve on a jury. So, it's just this time of year it's busy for my work. And then we got all this summer of gaming and WWDC. So, yeah, that's really the wild card in this. Like, I can handle going around work. Like, some days I can work from home, some days I go into the office, and if they, I'm waiting on a few tech items that I have to do some setup for, so when they come in, I'll know I'll have to work on that. But that I can work around that. That's not so bad. But yeah, this whole jury duty wild card thing is just annoying. But that's where that is right now. As I said, we have today's event. I think we got a couple of smaller things tomorrow. And I think there's already been several ones. Like yesterday, there was the Unreal Engine thing, and they showed this whole concept, kind of like you heard conflicting reports. Some said, "Oh, it's running on an original PS5 at 60 frames a second." But then it's not actual in-game footage. It's just like a concept prototype for The Witcher 4. I mean, it looked good, but who knows if they were going to add any accessibility. They really didn't add much to Cyberpunk, so I don't have great faith that they're gonna do anything, but I don't know, I'm sure The Witcher 4 is a couple years out at least, so I don't know. I mean, I really wish that developers and the industry in general, yeah, graphics are cool. I like when a game looks good or stylish, but I wish that I wish that as much attention would be paid to the sound and the gameplay and the stability and optimization and mechanics and just all these different things. Like, must make things look pretty. That's all that we care about. and then the game launches as an unfinished mess and a monetization nightmare. And I'm just, especially with the AAA, man, I'm just, yeah, there are a few AAA games that I'm looking forward to or that I've played recently, but I'm getting a lot of my fuel from the indies because, they're releasing a game. When it's out, it's out. You buy it, you play it, you enjoy it. They don't seem quite as buggy. I mean, yeah, they'll have patches and updates sometimes, but at least they're playable, and you turn them on. They don't make your the fans in your computer don't seem to want to launch your computer into space. But whatever, Of course, we have the Jeff Keighley thing, which is, I believe, on Friday. I think it's kind of early this year. Like, I think it's somewhere around this time on Friday. So again, I don't know, depending on the courtroom thing, the jury duty thing, I don't know if I'll be able to watch that live. I mean, that is a bigger event, so part of me sort of wants to do a live watch along like this, but I mean, those are so long. I don't know how long these are going to be, probably a couple hours. Usually the accessibility showcase is only about like 30 minutes or so. That's pretty short. So I do want to cover that live because I'm very curious to see if and what games are going to announce for some blind accessibility. Remember that this is an accessibility showcase, but there's more to accessibility than blindness. Hard of hearing and cognitive and motor and colorblind, like all kinds of different things. I mean, yes, obviously we want blind and low vision accessibility. There hasn't been enough of that in the last year or so, but we will see. But otherwise, like, I know there's like a PC gaming show. I've tried watching them in the past, and unless they drastically change things, I'm not gonna watch that live because it is so cringe. They try to do this humor stage show thing, and it's just dumb. I'm sorry. Like, I love the idea of a PC gaming show, but they're kind of clinging to the old days when you get these just cringe hosts trying to do these jokes and stuff, and it comes off as kind of lame to me. So I just want to know about the games and updates and things. I should have a Switch coming to me. My Best Buy thing, I keep checking the app every once in a while. And I got charged for the thing, so it bloody well better show up. They said it's going to ship tomorrow. I wish it worked like Amazon, where it would be like, oh, you get release date delivery, not being shipped on the release date. So I'm hoping that it doesn't come from too far away, that maybe by Friday, Saturday at the latest, I'll have a Switch 2. And I will be able to check out what accessibility features are on that. I really want to know how extensive the text-to-speech is. Like, I'm sure it'll work somewhat on the dashboard, but I really, really, really genuinely hope that it works on the eShop, because that would make life so much easier. So we will see on that. Again, it's a big weekend for gaming. What am I expecting at Sony? I don't know. There's been a couple supposed leaks as we get down to about just about a minute and a half here. I've heard there might be a smaller God of War Metroidvania kind of a thing. That could be pretty damn rad. Like a 2D, 2.5D God of War actiony Metroidvania. That could be cool, actually. I'd be curious if, since what they did with Ragnarok, if they'd add any accessibility to it. I really hope they do Bloodborne, just because everybody wants it, and I kind of want people to shut up about it, honestly. I wonder if we're going to get some PC ports of stuff announced. I just heard a few minutes ago that they're talking about some sort of Red Dead Redemption 2 remaster, which, okay, I guess. I mean, it seems like that was just out. Would Rockstar add accessibility like other developers have done? I don't know. So who knows, man? I'm gonna try to just watch through this. This is not audio described, so when they inevitably just flash a title and release date up there, or little stats about the games, or feature lists and stuff, I'm not gonna be able to read those to you guys. I'll do the best I can and let you know what I see. And since I'm not streaming this live, I mean, I could pause it. We'll see what happens, but we are just about 13 seconds away. We'll crank up the volume a tish again, and we'll full screen it here. Perfect timing. All right, here's your ESRB. We got our PlayStation-y stuff. We got some intro text, kind of being a star screen, a wipe across the screen. It's supposed to be about 40 minutes, I think. So we'll see. It'd be kind of cool if there was like an Astrobot PC port, because then it would be easier for me to record lag-free. Astrobot is so damn cool, you guys. Okay, I don't know what's up with this weird figure. It's like an equalizer of some sorts, it looks like, almost. Turn this down just a tish here. There we go. I wonder, we're getting this line going across. Are we getting a Luminous? Are we getting a new Luminous game? That would be freaking rad. There's a lot of background and part. Oh, is this a Luminous thing? Oh, dude, Luminous. Hell yeah. Luminous Arise. Okay, yeah. Give me a new Luminous. Hell yeah. PS5, play, okay. So, oh man, is that just gonna...
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi. ディレクターの石原隆です。ルミネスアライズのトレーラー楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。この秋、PlayStation 5、PSVR2 対応で発売予定です。ルミネスアライズはバラエティ豊かな曲と美しいビジュアルが没入感を高め、いつまでも遊びたくなるゲーム体験となっています。その世界はとても心地よく、プレイヤーを共感覚の世界へと導きます。まあよくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよね。
The original, the Xbox 360 Luminous Live is still the best version. They skimped on the PC version.
夏にシングルとマルチプレイの体験版を配信予定です。ぜひ皆さん手に取って遊んでみてください。
Thank you and enjoy the
But yeah, yeah, absolutely. I am down for another Luminous game. Abso-freaking-lutely. State of play. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Luminous Arise. All right, I didn't see a release date, but
the future. It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI, we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality.
What the hell? Oh, is this some sort of DualSense update or something? What the hell's going on here?
Delphi Corporation.
Oh, Delphi.
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth.
Why do I know that? I'm trying to remember what this is.
Trying to kill us?
Delphi. I've heard that name before.
There you are. All better.
Delphi. I should know. Capcom. Okay.
I am DI03367. They are pragmatic.
Hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something?
Okay, third person. Okay, we got a jetpack.
Get behind me!
I think I can help.
Targets identified.
Okay.
Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Huh. Program. What? Pragmata. Oh, Pragmata.
D.I.
I said I am DI.
Okay. How about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Some kind of a letter. 2026. Okay. Yeah. Judging by the way they were just a couple short gameplay clips, I figured that was a little ways off. Looks neat though. That would be one to keep an eye on. That could be neat. Kind of a third-person action-y shooter. You got your hacker kid.
Oh, hey, today is Saturday, which means curry time.
Awesome, I love curry.
Speaking of curry, apparently the current president is actually a humane. What does that mean? It's okay, I'll get it.
Curry time.
Romeo! Romeo, stay with me. Grandpa, I'm gonna die. Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds. Seriously? Seriously, don't worry. I made this just in case. The dead gear life support system. Don't move, okay?
What the heck? So go from this kind of really cartoony style to whatever the hell's going on here.
You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
Romeo Deadman, okay. Third person, kind of a... Okay, hack and slash, shooting. It is very stylized. We got a... Holy Christ with the film grain, though. I'd say tone down the film grain. Some Japanese text. I wonder what company is making this. It looks interesting, though. Huh.
Romeo
2026.
Coming 2026.
Hey, can you do that for all your trailers? Announce the name and the release date?
Voice. Are you like a spirit? I'm on your back.
What? Almost looks like something from Suda 51 or something.
皆さんこんにちは。グラスホッパーのヘクチャーの須田剛一です。
It is Suda 51.
皆さんトレーラーどうでした？
Okay.
グラスホッパーの久々の新作。
Okay.
ロミオイザデッドマンです。
I literally saw in the bottom corner there. Suda, I so called it.
主人公のロミオ
It is so a Suda 51 joint.
かっこいいでしょ。
Got it. Okay, so I kind of a, you know, no more heroes. What was that other one that?
アクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません。銃も使えます。
They remastered it. The one with your like weird skull thing.
そしてなんで
Dead.
タイトルがですね、
How is it called?
ロミオなのにデッドマンなのか、それは皆さんぜひ
I played a little bit of it.
プレイステーション30周年過ぎちゃいましたけどおめでとうございます。
think that was a
それでは引き続き
PS3
セートブプレイをお楽しみください。
game. But yeah, okay, so I sort of have an idea what type of game this is. Sure. Sure, okay. Got it.
サクコ
And
どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。
I don't know. I can't read subtitles quick enough.
裏切り者。
I know there's been rumors of a Persona 4 remake too. Oh, Silent Hill F? Okay. I thought that sort of had a Silent Hill vibe
こんなの絶対に変。
when I saw that
ごめんない
character.
し、気味の悪い怪物がうるつき回って
And just the look of it, I got a Silent Hill vibe. Silent Hill F. Like a bloody lowercase f, it looks like, but I don't know if this is going to be one of those small experiences or like a major Silent Hill game. I think it's a major one. I hope they have it in English when it comes out. Alright, doing a little melee slice and dice here. Some weird freaking monstrosities. Yeah, this definitely looks Silent Hill for sure.
きなこ。どこにいるの？
A lot of fog.
はいいよね。何でも持ってる。そんなあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。
Oh yeah, just morph your body into weird contortionistic
寂しいよ。
positions.
ずっと一緒だよって。
Yeah, it looks pretty gnarly. No idea what's going on because it's Japanese, but I hope they dub it for the final game. I wonder if this will be like an October thing this year or if it's out a ways more. Okay, that's a gnarly looking. Yep, Silent Hill F. Does it give a release date? Nope. Oh, PS5. Oh, it's September. Okay, September. Okay. September 25th, it looks like. Fair enough. I really like what Nintendo did, you know, they did their Nintendo Directs, and I like how Sony and Microsoft has sort of followed. You don't have the goofy stage shows, and you just...
The castle has been sighted again.
You just get...
The church's orders are absolute. These
you know, trailer and announcement after announcement.
Stopped. We will track the ethereal castle, break its gates, and exterminate the creatures that dwell within.
Oh, this is
the demon lord himself
2D.
will fall by our hand.
Very graphically detailed.
Test the limits of your courage. You will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings. Beasts that defy reason. Creatures born of pure darkness.
I like we're getting a lot of single-player stuff with all their focus on live service bombs lately. Damn. The problem with a lot of these 2D games, they need to have an option to dim the backgrounds because it looks fantastic. And there's glowy effects everywhere, but man, this is like some environments could be harder to see.
With me.
A lot of gameplay.
Tonight, we start our mission!
I'm not sure what this is. Oh. Bloodstained sequel. Oh. That would make sense.
So you've come, dogs of the church.
Wow.
Right into the palm of my hand.
Okay.
The visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into words. You've somehow been sent back in time.
I love the first Bloodstained, so yeah.
But the situation here is
critical. Count me in. I'm guessing that should come to different platforms too.
Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase electron life form. Is that what you call us, Digimon? I'll always be right here with you.
Digimon? I don't know anything about Digimon.
I remember you guys.
Who or what is that?
You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this scale.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
The world on this end is running out of time.
If the gate is opened with the digital world in such a state, the human world will most certainly.
Not quite sure what type of game this is going to be.
Not care about the end of the digital
is it
world?
turn-based?
That egg is very important.
Yeah, this one's not doing it for me. Because I don't know anything about Digimon and.
Just as the great one, Plutomon said.
It can't protect anyone. We must protect the
I don't
world
even
from
know
them.
what.
For this purpose and this
I'm
purpose
guessing
alone
some sort of
will be born.
RPG of sorts.
Then we'll be swarmed by Digimon.
Attack!
Please, everyone, lend me your
Strategy, but
riding on
to
you.
move forward into the future.
We must fulfill our mission. Agent.
a lot of Japanese anime melodrama. Sure, 10th, okay. October. Yeah, that one didn't do much for me. I didn't get to see who that was.
Oh, Father, abandon not your wayward children of
I was
Ivalice.
trying to see what the
But
development
deliver us
studio
from our
was
sins.
to get an
We
idea.
might know salvation.
If you feel wronged, blame yourself or the father.
Why do you fight?
Okay,
Why walk
isometric
this path of subterfuge and conflict?
The powerful
RPG.
must rule the weak. It is our duty.
Heavens fall
Good
upon
scene.
your crown!
This vile charade has gone on long enough.
I like that it's
now.
voice acted. Oh, Final Fantasy Okay, yeah.
When your father
Tactics,
showed us how to make
something.
a whistle of a blade of grass.
Okay. I mean, I know a lot of people will love that. Again, I suck at those kind of games, so, you know, hey, more power to you. All right, 9/30/2025, so that's coming up pretty soon.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
Okay.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles. The game will include 2 versions of the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced version, which features improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the
An
classic
I suck
version,
mode?
which brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to modern consoles.
So many menus. Menu Fantasy.
Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles launches on PS5 and PS4 September 30th, and will be available for pre-order later today.
Menu Fantasy.
This next game is something really special. When I first played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
But is there maybe just toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal. Bad.
Hey, just go behind this bush. I'll wait.
I can run away.
Pea shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
You can watch.
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done.
Oh, I've
Main
heard,
character
yeah.
Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress.
Quap.
It's a captivating open-world experience filled with oddball characters.
Yeah, this game just looks freaking
Found it even
bananas.
without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to PS5 on September 8th.
Okay, I am curious about that one.
Hirogami is a unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore.
Neat art style.
In this journey to save your origami home, you'll transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities, including a paper airplane, a nimble frog, a party armadillo, and a powerful ape.
It's kind of got like a third-person semi...
Master the art of folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5 later this summer.
like a semi-isometric thing going on sometimes.
Why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean. The Hot Shots series has been with PlayStation from the very beginning, and its latest installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots, boasts its largest character roster ever.
You know, for golf games, I actually
Forces from
don't
10
mind
different
these.
regions around the world.
One of
Each
my
with
former
weather
roommates
effects
had
and new
this,
nighttime
had
variants.
these on the original PlayStation.
Pre-orders begin later today.
Okay.
And those who do will get Bandai Namco's iconic Pac-Man
Pac-Man.
as an early unlockable character.
Huh. Yeah,
Everybody's
and
Golf Hot
they
Shots
made
drives onto PS5
the original
September 5th.
Mario Golf games too. So yeah, I played a couple of the Mario Golf games. Those are
Ninja
actually not
Gaiden
bad.
Ragebound is a challenging new
Ooh.
entry in the long-running action franchise.
Here we go.
From the makers of the Blasphemous series, Ragebound stars dual
Oh,
protagonists
God.
from rival
Yeah,
clans
that game is hard.
forced
I
to
suck
combine
at
their souls and
Blasphemous.
skills against a demon uprising. And longtime fans will really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring guest composers from the
wonder-
original series.
Is this like linear levels or is this like a Metroidvania? Looks pretty damn rad though. I like what I see.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrives July 31st on PS5 and PS4.
Ooh. And other platforms, I think, too. I think that's coming to everything. PC.
From the game bakers, Cairn is a survival climbing experience where you must carefully plan your ascent up a deadly mountain.
There's another game that I played about a year or two ago that was sort
Manage
of like
balance and
this.
stamina to discover secrets.
Nah.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers.
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
And survive the harsh conditions of the climb.
Yeah, I suck at these. It was a neat idea. I can't remember the name of the game. I didn't do a video
You can
for
give
it
it a
because
try
I sucked
yourself
at
with
it.
a demo that arrives later today.
Alright. Kind of a climbing survival game. Fair enough.
That's all from us, but there's still a lot of State of Play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection.
Oh, hell yeah. Digital Eclipse. Show me the love.
We
Show
knew
me the
pretty
money.
early on that the game was fun to play. People were excited about it.
Digital Eclipse are doing God's
The
work,
most
man.
rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
Bunch of arcades. Oh, a
We knew that we
Street
were onto
Fighter?
something.
Wait, oh shit. And Mortal
Such a shock
Kombat?
to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice.
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat. Fatality.
We're
A
showing
Mortal
you a part of a world
Kombat
that's much
collection with
larger.
Digital Eclipse? Abso-fucking-lutely. Oh, man. Oh, we're gonna get like the mobile games and stuff too, like Game Boy and shit.
It's a bit of the Wild West.
Every part of that
sign
game
me up.
is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
I wonder if we're gonna get like Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Oh. Legacy Collection. When is this? 2025. Wish list now. Absolutely. Ooh. Because it's not just the games, it's the like the loving detail that they put in, like about like the making of the games, the history, prototypes, interviews. Ooh, that stole the show so far for me. Okay, and there's a fighting stick of sorts, it looks like, for it maybe. Ooh.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert.
I like that. That's gonna make a lot of blind people happy. I just hope they had accessibility. I'm gonna have to contact Digital Equips on social media and ask them about that.
We're under fire. Enemy position unknown.
Okay, what do we got here? Oh, Metal Gear.
It's a revolution. All right, Commander. Baby.
Oh, is this the, was it Sigma or whatever?
What's the matter? I'm over here. Go back to your own world.
Yeah, okay, this is that. Or Delta. Delta. Not Sigma. Pretty sure that's what this is? Yeah. Yep, Delta, okay. This game definitely has... What the hell? What is happening? What the hell was that? I was gonna say the game had some goofiness to it, but it's like crossover with some other games, like you're collecting little... I have no idea what's going on here. I'm still thinking about that Mortal Kombat collection.
Spirit stones. Shining stones imbued with humankind's never-ending dreams.
Koei Tecmo.
Since time immemorial, this power has been
trying to
the
think what this
impetus
could be.
for human wars.
Probably Team Ninja. Okay, I was gonna say it's probably some
Such an ominous
Warriors game.
and one thick with the presence of Aratama.
Maybe not. I mean, it's definitely third-person action.
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
I don't think this is the new Ninja Gaiden. Some platforming, some dashing. A lot of cutting dudes and monsters.
How foolish of you.
Kind of a lot of just weird lighting filters,
Depths
though.
of hell.
Oh, Neo. Okay, it's one of these. Neo 3, okay. I think I own the first one or two of those, and I just never got around to playing them.
Tokugawa. Takechiyo.
I picked them up on sale, but I've just been... Yeah. Okay, early 2026.
皆さんこんにちは、チーム忍者の安田です。戦国死にゲーシリーズの最新作、ニオ3をついに発表させていただきました。
I know a lot of people like the
本作のアクションはシリーズ
Neo
おなじみの
games.
侍スタイルに加え、新たに忍者スタイルを追加。
Well,
より多
hopefully I'll
彩
get
な
around
戦
to
闘を
trying
楽し
them
めま
someday.
す。ステージもオープンフィールドとなり、探索や攻略の自由度や没入感が大幅にアップしています。
As I understand, they're also
プレイ
supposed
ス
to
テー
be
ション
pretty
5 で
hard.
体験版も配信いたしますので、ぜひプレイしてご意見をいただければと思います。
Okay,
2026
there's
年の
quite a
発売
few
に向け
games I'm
続
at
報
least
にもぜ
pretty
ひご期待
interested
くだ
in
さい。
so far.
No one knows how old the city really is. For me, it's all I've ever known. My whole world.
Not sure what this is.
I was raised in this city's shadow. Free
Lot of-
to take whatever I need.
A lot of fog in
survive.
these trailers today. Okay, looks like we're a stealthy game.
This city hides many lost and legendary treasures. Locked away.
Is this some weird, like,
Waiting to be
alternate
found.
Thief universe or something? What
Waiting to be taken.
the hell is this?
But some treasures
It's obviously not Garrett, if it
come with
is.
more trouble than others.
I kind of like the character, though. Oh shit, it is Thief. I was right. Thief Legacy of Shadow. Pfft. Okay. I thought I was getting a Thief vibe to that.
Are you there yet?
Huh.
Cleo has uncovered a formula for a cure.
Didn't get to
Keeping
read
it safe in her
that.
tower.
Hey, you got some hosen?
Market land seems a bit tense today. I heard something happen with another Tidewalker.
I wish I would have read what that could have read what that was real quick. It's gameplay though.
Ever since the Great Flood, Elland, my dear planet, has been dying. Plastemia has taken everything from us. But you Tidewalkers are all connected.
Hey, you! Stop right there!
And it's up to you now to use
Alright, zip line. First person.
Marauders! This is our new recruit! Please, help me.
It's got a cool art style to it.
Tidewalkers.
Huh.
Will you help us?
I'm kind of curious about this, actually. Tidewalkers, okay, or tides of something. Tides of more. I have no idea how to say that.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Doucet, the game director of Astrobot. It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you. What a last few months it has been in the world of Astro. Astrobot launched last September to such encouraging feedback.
Such a good
Even
game.
receiving a few others we are truly grateful for.
So charming.
In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises.
I love the
And then
soundtrack
earlier
to
this
this
year,
game.
the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost. And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets. And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year, with a slight twist. So be on the lookout for more news coming soon.
I was
From all
really
of us
tempted to
at Team
order one of
Asobi,
those.
Thank you all for the amazing reception you
I
gave
was
our game.
really tempted.
And
I didn't
enjoy
do it.
the rest of the show.
But just to have a second DualSense, I was really tempted to order one of those. Astrobot is one of my favorite games on the PS5. It's really good. No idea what this is yet.
My old man always said to me, he
Huh?
told me, get a ship
Very cartoony. Oh yeah, we're gonna get copyrighted for this, I'm sure. La 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 la. This just sounds like what the hell? A lot of pirate themed stuff lately. Between Sea of Thieves, that Ubisoft game I forget the name of. This, I think there's another pirate game that I forgot the name of. Pirates seem to be the new ninjas, or zombie games now. There's pirate games galore. Huh. Seems to be some sort of third-person something or other, I don't know. Not sure what this is. Could be interesting, but I don't really like sailing ships. I've just never really enjoyed much of that. Okay, sea... whatever. I have something. Yeah. I don't know. I could take it or leave that one. Oh, I was getting a Journey vibe here. Oh, okay. They're talking about Abzu and... Okay, so this must be from the makers of Abzu and Journey. Abzu was cool, too. Beautiful games. Beautiful games. This looks really sharp, too. Whatever this is going to be. Giant squid. I recognize that name. Oh, is this like some sort of... like super ultra remaster, ultra shiny edition of some of these games? Is that what's going on here? Damn, that looks sharp. Probably some like ray traced. This looks kind of insane, actually. And I love the chill vibes of these games. Just the sort of exploration vibes we get. Okay, so August 19th, what was it? Sword of the Sea. August 19th. I would definitely play that.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and Pathless. We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog. On June 17th, Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak.
This is coming to PC too.
Set in the paranatural world of Control.
And it's supposed to have pretty
contain the reality warping chaos found
pretty low system requirements for
Fun
people.
in short bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak launches day one into game catalog on June 17th.
I'm curious about that, actually. I hope they have bots, because it's
the
like sort of a
PlayStation Plus
co-op
Classics catalog
first-person
welcomes several
shooter.
new titles this summer. The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th.
Good game.
In July, Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US.
Oh, I like the first season of that. I'd watch
Additionally, two of
that.
Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 will arrive later this summer in the Classics catalog.
Alright, fair enough.
Additionally, Myst and Riven will arrive later this month as part of the Days of Play celebration, running now through June 11th.
I never got into those.
Days
I
of
sucked
Play is
at
a
them.
2-week event that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more. Visit PlayStation Blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
Mist was enough for
His
me. I had
parents
no
cut their
patience
own
for
rope
Riven.
to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11
here we
years
go.
old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No.
What is
And I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target.
Oh.
Let's give him one.
Okay, they said they were going to show this at some point.
Do you have an appointment?
I had a feeling
James
that's
Bond.
what this was, but I didn't want to say
He's
it.
with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I hope we get some gameplay. I want to know what this is going to be.
So you shouldn't have.
Huh?
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the endgame is, we won't see it coming.
Okay. Third person.
Jet lag. Gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Oh, we're gonna get the... Oh yeah, there's our car.
Tell me, what do you do, James? Lately, headhunting.
I want to see just, like, this trailer's really cool. But I want to see, like, even, like, a few minute game, just straight gameplay sequence. So I know what this is going to look, like, play like. Okay. Yeah, First Light. I can't imagine they're going to give us a release date, are they?
This is another teachable moment.
First Light, coming 2026. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be this year. Yeah, I want to see like just extended gameplay. Because I like the vibe they're going
Abrak,
for.
CEO of Interactive. The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Light. You'll experience James Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone at Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise.
Yeah, because they're behind like the Hitman games, I think.
007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
I can see where that experience would come into making a game like that. We'll probably get more different footage or something at like some of the other, events this weekend. Okay, another PlayStation Studios thing. Excuse me, hiccups. Trying to figure out what this is going to be. Because we're getting down to it here. Oh, wow. Yeah, 4:44. This is probably going to be the last thing. Me? If I had to guess. My guess would be third person. It's like, looks like cutscene now, but... Hey, buddy. Somebody's angry. Oh, Ghost of Yotoi. Okay. Sure. Sony and PlayStation Studios.
さあ、お手並み拝見といこう。君のことは親友だと思っているが、やるしかないようだな。ビブラニウムのシールドだけでは私のアーマーには勝てないぞ。
Marvel.
本気でやるぞ。
Ah, fighting.
耐えてみせろ。
任せてちょうだい。パンチ。私の名前の通り、マーベラス。
親愛なる隣人スパイダーマンだ。スパイリーセンス。今日も見事大勝利。
It is so weird to hear Japanese Spider-Man.
俺とやり合うってか。調子が出てきたぜ。
These games are so, they have so many like effects to them that it's almost sort of distracting. You know, he does little cutaways, and again they got all these like fire and particle effects and all kinds of stuff, so I mean, it is definitely very graphically flashy, I'll give it that. Usually these are team-based games too, and I'm more of a one-on-one fighter kind of guy. I'm not even much of the team-based fighting games. Yep. What? Coming 2026. I didn't get to see what it was actually called. Marvel Token Fighting Souls. Okay. What the heck? That was weird. Yeah, we got to be getting down to it here. We got to be getting to the close to the end, I bet.
プレイステーションの友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って、予定合わせて行ったんですけど、ちょっと飲んでる中で実はアクの方でマーベルの格闘ゲームを作ってみないかというような提案をいただきまして。
I have no idea what he's talking
びっ
about.
くりしましたね。で、世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし、光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当に
No
う
idea.
ちの会社で大丈夫かなという不安もあり。
Yeah, more of a fighting game here.
The inspiration for working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea and let them know, hey, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System Works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you to do this really great collaboration. Would you be interested?
When they named the developer, that really perked up our ears. It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and then just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
社長からも本当に作れるんだったらぜひやりたいでっていうことを言われました。まあ話を受けてしまった以上これは私が
if you're into tag fighters, this would be really cool. I mean,
the tricky thing is that most
if they have
fans,
accessibility
including
features
myself,
in it,
see
you know,
this
because
as
a lot of blind people
sacred
play fighting
genre
games.
For Marvel. The tough part
I'm sure a lot of people are
is
pretty
finding a
stoked about
partner that's
this.
crazy
I mean,
enough to
I would
take
be
on
generally
tasks,
curious.
because you either do something like this big and bold, or
It's
you
not
don't do
a
it at
type
all.
of game that I would normally
I
get
feel like I have a good
super
grasp
into.
on their art style and how they would approach
But-
certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own expectations of here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on a Marvel IP. And what came up was something that went beyond that.
一番最初にマーベルさんに提出した時はなんとなくマイケルさんの反応は
Yeah, I have a feeling this must be the last thing because they're devoting a lot of
何
time
がま
to
ずい
it.
のかなっていろいろこうやっぱり直接話していくうちに
I don't know if we're going to get our God of War thing
や
that
りたい
they were
マーベル
rumoring.
を見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって
I remember personally the first time I saw
Because I'd be
Iron Man
curious about a
was
2D God
really
of
when
War.
I felt we had something special.
なので今回のアイアンマンのデザイン
That
を
could be
皆
a
さん
cool
ご覧い
thing
た
to,
だけれ
if
ば
they
分かる
did
と
do
思うんで
one
すけ
more
ども
thing,
かな
that
り
could be a
こ
cool
う
thing
日
that
本
they
らしい
could.
アークシステムワークスらしいデザインっていうのが、出ているかなと思うのでマーベルの皆さんの反応がすこぶるよくて
But I'm thinking
これ
this
なんだ
might
み
be
たいな
it.
いう感じで
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet, think luxury race car, mixed with a brick house. And the fact that they added anime mech elements to him just felt really naturally at home.
One of the mantras
Yeah,
that we
there's a
have for
lot of
this
weird style to
project
this
is
one.
from
It
Japan
does
to
look
the world,
neat.
and really
I
trying
will
to
give it
take
that.
not just the IP but gameplay mechanics and say what can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that to the global platform.
まあ特別なところいっぱいあるんですけど、まあ
Oh,
本当にやっぱり
while
強調す
we
べきは、
are
まあ、格闘
listening
ゲ
to a
ーム
lot
の
of
チ
Japanese,
ー
I'm
ム
going to quick
バト
check
ルの中では4対4というのがまず本当に
to
魅力的
I
で
wanna see
挑戦的なところだというところと
When Arc looks at these
On my
Marvel
phone
characters,
here.
it's not simply just the visuals, it's also the gameplay mechanics and adding in that what is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4. And in doing so, we found a lot of unique and fun ways to
Nice.
change up the gameplay that I think players are going to be very excited to see.
まあ今回4対4というまあ革新的なところに
Cool.
チャレン
I'm
ジしている
safe for
中で
another morning. I don't have to go in
4
tomorrow
練習し
morning
ない
for
と
jury
勝てないんじゃないのとか安心して
because
く
they
ださ
don't
い。
need jury
Learning
members at
four characters
all
is extremely daunting, but
for
the
the
team at
morning.
Arc System
So I don't know
Works
about the
has found a way to
afternoon,
design a
but
system that adapts
oh,
to your
there's hope.
playstyle. So you can either
Please.
duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in
Oh,
your
that's
assists
so
to swap
good.
the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't want to go in again.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here, would come. You know, this has just been an awesome journey, and I'm excited that we get to be
Postpone
able
more
to share it with
jury
all the fans
duty.
out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience this level of production, and it's just a dream to even be working with these two great partners.
それは決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、
Yeah, I'm
それ
not
ぞれ
getting
の
a
強い
ton out of this because
思い
there's a
の
lot
中
of
でこのタイ
Japanese
トルを成功
dialogue
させ
here.
よう、いいゲームにして
They're
ファンに
kind
届け
of
よう
mixing
と
a little bit of
The
gameplay
three
footage
companies
with a
have
lot
come
of
together to do
developer,
this, and I think we really are
kind
going
of
to
a
make something
developer
magical here.
documentary type
このタイトル
footage.
ですね、まだまだ開発途中ではあ
And
り
this
ます
would hit a
が
lot
続
better
々と
again
キャラ
if
ク
it was
ターも
audio
発表
described
し
where
ていきた
somebody
い
was
と思いますし
narrating
キ
what the
ャラクター以外
subtitles
の
were.
コンテンツというところも
So
今
I'm
後
sorry
い
I
ろいろ
can't
出て
really
いく
do
と思い
better
ます
for you
まあ
guys,
しばら
but
く
hey,
楽しみにお待ちいただければ
my
なと思い
eyes
ま
are
す
terrible
Stay
too,
tuned.
you know? So yeah, I mean it's definitely a unique take on the Marvel stuff, I'll give it that. It's, I don't know, man, like like having additional contrast options or something to kind
You're
of
still
tone
with
things
me?
down a little bit. Okay, we're getting a montage here, so looks like we're probably wrapping it up, unless they're going to do one last thing. We'll see. But this might be it. Not bad. The Ninja Gaiden thing, we got a few third-person action things that look good. A new Thief thing. Oh, that Mortal Kombat. That... I mean... for the games themselves, but also again the history. I've covered Atari 50, the Karateka game collection. They've done like what 3 or 4 of these now in their Gold Master series. Okay, that is it. It looks like so. Cool. Okay, it looks like we're not getting our God of War Metroidvania that they were talking about, but that's okay. Overall thoughts, I thought it was fairly solid. You know, like I said, I'm glad. I don't know that we saw one live service thing. You know, with the way that Sony was really pushing that whole vibe for a while, like, oh, we're going to have 18,000 live service games. Yeah, how well did that work out for you guys? You guys stumbled on that one a bit. Nothing on the, what do they call it? Not Destiny, the Bungie stuff, the Marathon. People are not happy about that. Like, I would have loved even single player or even like regular, you know, a little bit of both, like single player and multiplayer type of thing for, because the marathon things are kind of neat, but I have zero interest in an extraction shooter. I don't have the time to devote to a game where, oh, you screwed up and you lose everything. You know, I have a hard enough time getting through my backlog as it is. So, yeah, I mean, of course, no Bloodborne. People are going to be mad about that. But I thought it was a pretty solid showing. Like I said, a lot of single player stuff, which is good. A lot of stuff in 2026. There were a few things that were September, October. We got some Silent Hill stuff. We've got that 2D Ninja Gaiden looked pretty good. You know, again, that's going to come to pretty much everything, I think, so we're safe there. Yeah, I mean, the Marvel stuff, the few, you know, your Final Fantasy people are, I know a lot of people love Final Fantasy Tactics series, so people are going to like that. Not really my jam. I'm glad they, again, for accessibility reasons, I'm glad they're doing the remaster that's fully voiced. So if I didn't suck so bad at those grid-based tactics games, I would be more into that. But, you know, maybe if they had some sort of accessibility layer on top of it to make the gameplay more accessible, maybe I'd, you know, be more apt to give it a shot as well. But, yeah, that looked good. And on, you know, a thief, that was kind of a neat thing of like, oh, I heard a little bit of Garrett, but the main focus was on this other lady character, which I'm not sure who that is. I didn't play enough of the Thief game that came out, I don't know, what, 10 years ago, somewhere in there. I gave it a little bit of a shot. It just wasn't clicking with me, but I'm curious about that. Honestly, the thing that stole the show for me was another Digital Eclipse collection, which covers a series I really, really care about. I really like. You know, again, a lot of blind players are going to really probably be into it too, and that's why I'm probably going to just check with them on social media to say, hey, we have a lot of blind and visually impaired fighting game fans here. And it would be really amazing if you could make your narrated menus for this game especially, because blind people are going to want to dive into the history and everything about this series, because I know a lot of people who are big MK fans. You know, I had a friend of mine in high school, like I said, he was the one that first taught me some of the early fatalities, especially like on Mortal Kombat 2, fatalities and babalities and animalities and stuff like that. I'm still surprised they let us, because we were staying at the School for the Blind for a week, and we rented it, and we were playing it on the big screen TV, and yeah, I'm kind of surprised they let us do it, but hey, we got away with it, and we played a lot of Mortal Kombat that week. So yeah, man, the attention that they give to their Gold Masters series, I am absolutely going to pick up and cover that, because I saw a footage of, like, it looked like a Game Gear version of it, because you could tell it was like a mobile version. So we're probably going to get, like, it'd just be fascinating. A friend of mine had the original Game Boy version of Mortal Kombat. I think it was the original Mortal Kombat. I've heard the port of Mortal Kombat 2 on Game Boy was actually not bad. But holy hell, the original Mortal Kombat on Game Boy was laggy as fuck. And it was hard to do special moves, let alone fatalities. Like, you had to do it just right. It was not smooth at all. It was neat that it was there, but, you know, there's only so much you can do with an underpowered system and 2 buttons. So, yeah, I am absolutely gonna. I hope they tell us what games are gonna be in there and, like, how they're optimized. Maybe I hope they go as far as, are they just gonna do like the first 3? I would love to see MK4. I would love to see MK Trilogy. I would love for them, honestly, to go through the original Xbox and PlayStation 2 era, where you had, what was it, Mortal Kombat Deception. There were 3 of them. Deception, Deadly Alliance, and I don't remember what the third one was. I didn't like them near as much, but they tried all kinds of just crazy stuff. Like, you know, again, they were packing them with so much other stuff in there. Like, they had Mortal Kombat chess in one of them. They had MK Kart. There was a basic kart racer. There was this weird third-person RPG where you would walk around. I think you were playing as, like, Sub-Zero, or I forget who it was, but you were walking around and then you would get into one-on-one fights with people, and it was just weird. Like, they had all kinds of, like, spin-off modes, and I really hope they go that far, because I don't really care about the main games of those trilogy, but I want to play all those just weird spin-off things, like the karting and the RPG, and I doubt they're gonna, but I would love, because I never got a chance to play Shaolin Monks. Everyone loved that one, because Shaolin Monks was one of those third-person action games that they turned Mortal Kombat into, when they were trying, again, they were doing all these, like, spin-off things, and that god-awful Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero, God, that was a piece of shit. I remember renting that on the N64 and absolutely hating it. I'm not going to go into how many things were wrong with it here, but it just played terribly. If you want to know more about that, go to Giant Bomb's YouTube channel and look up their Blight Club series, where Mike Minotti played through the Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero game. It is, I think I got to the 2nd level of the game and basically said, fuck this, because it was just bad. It was terrible. But yeah, I want to know what games are included in that. Not a bad showing, you know. I'm sure there'll be more Sony stuff later this weekend or this week. I'm sure, you know, a lot of these games that were announced, I know are going to be coming to other systems too, but nothing for PC. Like, they didn't really announce any PC stuff, interestingly enough. So, the other one that I really liked was that, I forget what it's called, but that one from the Abzu people, that really cool, that one, was that August? I think that's coming out, August 19th. That one I want to keep an eye on. Well, there you go, guys. Our first event of the Summer of Gaming week/weekend here. Stay tuned, because, again, I will try to do a video for the accessibility showcase. Definitely want to cover that. Probably will do one for the Jeff Keighley event. Probably will do one for the Microsoft Xbox event on, I believe it's Sunday. Again, the PC gaming show and some of these other ones, I don't know that I'm going to get to those live. I really hope they have a Devolver Digital one because those are always batshit insane. And then, of course, we have WWDC next week, which I'm sure I'll do. I'm not going to stream it. I'm not going to like live stream it or anything like that. But I am genuinely curious about what iOS 19 or now if they're going to switch it to the yearly model, iOS 2026. I wonder what that's going to be like. I hope they give us like a general teaser about when we're getting a Vision Pro 2. Because as I said in a channel update video, they are adding support to use the cameras for apps. And so they're going to have a full screen magnifier on the Vision Pro. And along with, if they have other supported apps and things, and I know they already have voiceover on it, so that could push me over getting a Vision Pro 2, So we will see. There's so many other things happening. Again, we're going to have the Nintendo Switch. I'm hoping to get that in the next few days. So expect some sort of initial impressions video of that. We'll figure out how I'm going to do some sort of video footage of that, because I'd like to be able to show you and talk a bit about the magnifier and especially the text-to-speech menu narration stuff. And, a little bit of Mario Kart first impressions, because, again, other than games that are already out on other systems, Mario Kart is really the main first-party game that we got at launch. And then we get Donkey Kong Bonanza in July, which admittedly looks cool, because I love the idea of, like, the third-person platformer, but focused on destruction. That looks really cool. I will definitely be picking that up. So that is Wednesday's video. Pray for me. Pray that I don't have to go in for jury duty and actually serve on a jury, because that's going to mess things up royally, both for work and life in general. I just don't have the energy and I don't really have the willpower for that right now. Anywho, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. Again, stay tuned for more coverage when I'm able to do so here in the next several days, week or so. Of course, we have Steam Next Fest next week, which who the hell knows when I get time to check out some of those demos, but usually there's several demos that I'll want to check out for that. So, Jesus, man. New Switch, Summer of Gaming. And a Steam Next Fest, and apparently my neighbor is going to town upstairs. He's got you can tell because it's so dumb, it's so funny. Like, he's generally really quiet, or they're generally really quiet, but like you can tell, like, because you can tell when the beds are rocking, because the springs are just going to town. Creak, 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 creak. Remember that scene in Futurama where the robots were rocking in the chairs? But no, you can definitely tell things are starting a little slower, getting a little faster, and it's kind of a weird thing to hear semi-regularly. But on that strange way to end a video that I just noticed that I've been hearing for the last couple of minutes, yeah, we'll end on that awkward note, because why not? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, Blue Sky at Illegally Cited, illegally-cited.com, and right here on YouTube. Until next time, I will chat with everybody again later. Stay tuned.